like damn. Give me some food for thought. Changing the pasta you had in your heart. Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Tyrell Clemens. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Miss Wendy.
Hey,
and it's time to give your breakfast for your soul, your food
for
thought. Wendy on this fun-filled, fantastic Friday. What you got for me, man? What you got?
Well, today's quote is from Mr. Henry Ford himself.
Also an F, fun-filled Friday with Henry Ford. Look at that. What you got?
Vision without execution is just a hallucination.
Ooh, say that thing again. Vision
without execution is just a hallucination.
I don't know if y'all know what hallucination is, because when you hallucinate, you see stuff that ain't really there. You crazy. When you start talking to the people that ain't there, you seeing things that's not there. It's crazy. So here's the thing what's so important about that. You can have a vision, have a plan of what you want to make happen in your life, something you want to accomplish in your life, your dreams, that you have them.
Yes.
But unless you actually execute those dreams, execute that vision, it ain't nothing but a hallucination.
I see it, but it ain't really there.
If you don't really put these things to work, it does not matter. It is simply a hallucination.
Kind of like those imaginary friends you used to have as kids.
You got them drop dead friends and imaginary friends. That doesn't matter. You have to actually put things into practice. Here's the deal. You can have the best game plan in the world. Football coaches will spend Monday nights and Sunday nights and Saturday nights just drawing up the best plays to make sure they're ready. They review film. You go but if you don't get in the game and execute, none of the stuff matters.
Sure does.
And that's what we're talking about today. Look, it doesn't matter. I want you to have a dream. I want you to have a goal. I want you to have plans. I want you to prepare. But if you don't execute, none of it matters. What you have to do in order to be successful in any aspect of your life is you have to execute. Put the things to work. You have to execute. You want to take a test and study for a test. Studying for the test is great, but if you don't show up on the time when to take that test and actually take the test correctly,
it's pointless.
It's pointless. I can write you a check right now for $50 million, or not $50 million. I ain't got it, but I can write you a check for $50. I ain't got 50 million, but you have to literally take this thing and put it to work. All the workouts that you've done, all the preparations that you've done, unless you actually put that stuff to use, it doesn't matter. I don't know who we talked to this morning, but somebody out there has a dream. They keep saying, "Oh, I want to do this, and I want to buy a house." And 2018 is my year. 2019 is my year.
2020
is my year. Look, you can have all the plans in the world, read all the books that you want to read, talk to all the people, go to the banks, but unless you actually start the process and execute, it ain't nothing, baby, but a hallucination.
Stop hallucinating.
Stop hallucinating. You need to wake up and actually go to work. You have to put these dreams that you have, make them become reality. And the only way you can make your dream become a reality, the only way you can make your vision become a reality, you must execute. I'm telling you. You can have the best. I see it all the time, Wendy. I hear people, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that," but you ain't doing nothing.
What
Don't talk me to death. Execute.
I have people taking classes or went to classes and they never took the test to go actually get the certification.
I know who you talking about.
You have to execute.
I want to have this in my business. Man, I'm gonna go to school and get this certificate. But if you don't take the test, it don't matter. I know some people who want to get promoted for certain things and they keep talking about, "Ooh, I'm setting myself up for this and I'm setting myself up for that," but they're not executing because they're not doing it. Here's the deal: you can't be afraid of failure. And you can't be afraid.
You will fail sometimes.
Look, I know you may have fear, but you can't not allow the fear to stop you. Yes, sometimes the first time you take a test, you're not going to be successful. But guess what? Take that thing again. You might not be successful the second time, but guess what? Take that thing again. You might try to apply for a loan the first time and don't get it. Guess what? Fix the credit. Try it again. But you can't just keep talking about it. You can't just keep dreaming. You must execute. And if you're willing to put your dream to the test by actually working, I guarantee you there's nothing that you can't accomplish. You want to be a doctor, it can happen. You want to be a lawyer, it can happen. You want to be a teacher, it can happen.
You want to go to college, it can happen.
You want to flip houses, it can happen.
But you got to make a plan.
You got to make a plan
and then
execute. Don't just plan and don't execute. Well, that's one thing I see about a lot of people, man. They want to talk about every little thing. Well, how can we make the city better? Let's talk about it. Look, you talking enough. After you talk, you actually got to
What the
execute that
action
plan. You actually, it's called an action plan. You hear people say make action plans. You got a plan for your action. You have to do something. So don't be talking about all the stuff you want to do in 2020 and not do anything. You must execute. I'm talking about somebody, because the year's coming to an end, and so many people will look at their list. Yeah, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but you ain't do nothing. So all that stuff you talk about is a hallucination, because you ain't doing nothing. You can't talk about it. You got to be about it. You got to be willing to execute. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, we're good.
You got to be willing to execute. I say it every morning, and the reason I say it is because I'm getting it in my mind that in order for me to accomplish anything, I got to go to work. In order for me to achieve any goals, I got to go to work. That's why every day I look at myself in the mirror and say, let's go to work. That is your breakfast for your soul, your food for thought. Bye!
It's the Clemens. It's the Clemens. We the Clemens. It's the Clemens.